Ron DeSantis. I knew I liked you. Ron DeSantis is endorsing the idea to abolish property taxes in the state of Florida.
As someone who pays $10,000 per year for taxes for my Florida home, I have a few questions. So let me start out by saying I am not against this. It would be saving money. But currently, the way our schools are funded in Florida is through a couple of different methods: state funding, but mostly local funding, i.e., my local property taxes go towards the school. And look, don't get me wrong, I am not pro the system. I understand that this is a system that is making it so that some schools have less resources than other schools. So by all means, I am not saying this is a perfect system. But what I am saying is that in all of this, what is the new system? Here's some of the things I've heard as to how this one part of our funding might change. So number one, they would have to increase state funding, which we don't have Florida income taxes. So from where? What are we cutting? Number two, it could be the sales tax might go up, which would affect everyone negatively, especially if you couple that with import tariffs going up. Three, maybe corporate taxes do go up. And by the way, I am not saying that that's a bad plan, especially if Trump's tax plan goes through. Corporate taxes would go from 21% to 15%. So if we just added the 7% right back, maybe that's where the funding is going to come from. But don't get me wrong, we do need a plan. You and I are going to end up paying for it this year anyways. So how? How are we paying for it? You know what I mean? Leave your comments down below. How are you feeling about this whole thing?